Welcome back. The protests against President-elect Trump growing violent this weekend, inciting riots in America's streets all over this country. So can this destructive behavior really be called freedom of speech? Here to weigh in is Democrat turned Donald Trump supporter Brunell Donald-Kyei and Democratic strategist Brian Benjamin. Brian, is this just freedom of speech?
Well, I think most of it is. I think there are some folks who are doing the wrong thing. But the bottom line is words have consequences. And what happened is President Trump ran a historic campaign based on racism and misogyny. And what that has led to is a lot of people concerned. We have young people around this country, Latinos who are hearing from other kids, build the wall, Muslim women whose jobs are being ripped off their heads. I mean, so there is another side to this that makes people uncomfortable because rank and file Americans.
That is true.
Okay,
there are
important.
those situations where people are spray painting buildings and saying and commenting against Latinos. That is happening.
Absolutely.
But freedom of speech, Brunell, going out and then burning down and looting and smashing buildings and damaging cars, that's not freedom of speech.
Absolutely not. It's not protected under the First Amendment. You have the right to peacefully protest and, say what you don't like about what's going on in your government. But when it turns to violence against your fellow American, when it turns to violence on the properties of your fellow Americans, that is not protected. That requires the intervention of our law enforcement, and in my opinion, because so many of them are young, the intervention of their parents. Also, too, Hillary Clinton, when she conceded, did not address her supporters, and I think that was not good judgment on her part, because she and the president were screaming about smooth transition. Would Donald Trump accept a smooth transition, or would he concede? And look at what's happening when she did not come in and talk to her people.
But let me say this. I think that Donald Trump should give a speech to the whole of America. Obviously, he ran a very divisive campaign. I think he should say to everyone, I will be everybody's president, and clarify, does he plan on building the wall? I'm hearing that now maybe he might not. So I think he should come out.
But he has called on social media.
He has already clarified.
Give me a break.
And
he should
even
come out
during
and
his
give
speech,
a speech.
We have an interview tonight on 60 Minutes where he addressed
He said it was very unfair on social media. He got on social media and said all these protesters are very unfair. He's the president-elect.
Where is President Obama on this? He's still the president of the United States.
Exactly.
He's on the golf course
He is the reigning president. It is his job to talk to Americans.
No,
he was quiet in Ferguson, quiet in Philly, quiet when a lot of these things broke out that were un-American as far as I'm concerned.
And
what I'll say is this.
Hold on a second. Brian,
go ahead.
There were a lot of people who didn't vote. We saw numbers significantly down in Philadelphia where we're seeing these riots. Portland, Michigan, Detroit.
That's true.
These people that are out there organized suddenly, spontaneously.
Being paid.
Did they vote? Why didn't they vote? Couldn't they have done this before Election Day?
I believe a lot of them did vote. The bottom line was there wasn't enough votes. I mean, look, Donald Trump won the election fair and square. I don't think anyone's arguing that.
Thank you.
But
God bless your lips.
People are making the case that the way he won was inappropriate, and there's consequences to his words. And that's why people are protesting.
What I would say is this. Donald Trump got the white vote. He got black votes. He got Hispanic votes. He got Chinese votes. He got Arab votes. He got all kinds of votes. People of all races and nationalities, creeds. I'm sorry, excuse me, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I apologize. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Don't forget who won the popular vote. Go ahead.
He appealed to all Americans. So this nonsense about racists, and I'm not a racist. I'm not a xenophobe.
All right, so
I'm
guys,
not a
how do we turn the
misogynist.
page? We've got 30 seconds left. Can we solve America's ills here? How do we turn the page and heal this?
The president-elect comes out and says publicly that he is going to protect the rights of all Americans, and that Muslims should not be scared, Latinos should not be scared, and that he is going to be a president for this entire country.
Brunell, is that the answer?
What I would say is this.
Needs to come out and say
What I would say is this.
Oh, boy.
No, the president of the United States, who is still living on our tax dollars, should address the nation, calm down everything. Not only that, Hillary Clinton also has a duty, as these are her supporters, to come out and let them know, hey, he won fair and square. Let's, heal. Let's not be divided. And that's the way it should go. That's their job.
We'll leave it up to, you guys had a great debate this morning, Brunell and Brian. We appreciate it. I want to hear from our viewers this morning. Thank you. Let us know.
God bless you and God bless America.
Go to our Facebook page this morning, FF Weekend, and let us know who should come out. Does President Obama need to? Does President-elect Trump? Does Hillary Clinton? Or all three of them? Sort of a joint summit to calm these protests.